Did you know that 1 in 4 adults has experienced emotional or psychological abuse in their lifetime? Statistics like that don't capture the pain behind the numbers, but they tell us this: you are not alone, even if it feels that way. Hello, and welcome. I want you to know something right now. You've landed here for a reason. You're listening because you're in a place of hurt, confusion, or despair. And somewhere deep inside, you're longing for something more. Clarity, wisdom, a way forward. You're right where you need to be. Whether you're a man or a woman, young or old, introverted or extroverted, believer or skeptic, this message is for you. Today, we'll walk a path together, acknowledging the darkness but seeking the light. We'll talk about how to reset, how to align your heart and mind again, and how to take one step of action, even if that step seems small. We'll share a story, a tangible mental tool you can apply today. And a reminder, your story is far from over. If as we go, something resonates with you, and you'd like to see more of these conversations, please subscribe so you won't miss what's coming next. And if you know someone who is hurting or struggling with what you're hearing, consider forwarding this to them. Sometimes when one of us is able to rise, we raise others too. I'll be honest with you. I, too, have stood in the shadow of my own crossroads moment. There was a time when life felt broken beyond repair. Choices made, wounds unhealed, self-doubt overwhelming. I felt like I had to start over at zero, though zero felt like a crater more than a blank slate. I questioned my purpose. I doubted whether I would ever rise again. But little by little, through days of struggle, through discernment and prayer, through seeking wisdom and leaning into community, I found a way forward. I found that the darkest night can still lead to dawn. Not by denying the pain, but by letting purpose grow from the fissures. So when I speak to you now, it's not from theory. It's from lived experience, from heartbreak and hope intertwined. I've made mistakes. I've known fear. And I've also known that healing is possible. Please understand, there is no timeline on recovery. Some injuries heal in weeks. Others take years. Some scars remain, but they can reshape your character, your empathy, your mission, whether it takes 2 months, 2 years, or longer. You do not fail by healing slowly. There is no rush, no shame. Embrace the notion that this is your unique life reboot. And I want you to always remember that it's not your fault. This cannot be overstated. The hurt you've experienced, be it emotional, psychological, or relational, is not your doing, unless you choose to internalize blame. You deserve love, safety, and dignity. There is no judgment, only support. And please understand and recognize that a reset often begins with discernment. Discernment is the quiet light that helps you see where to stand, what to let go of, and what to rebuild. Start by asking, what lies am I believing? What voices have echo chambers in my mind that need to be silenced? What boundaries must I establish? Discernment helps you align your heart with truth. Your best strategy will always be to move in little by little steps. You don't have to run a marathon in one day. Some days, the victory is simply getting out of bed. Other days, it's speaking your truth. Some days, it's drawing the line. Little by little, you rebuild strength, resilience, and clarity. Over time, these small actions compound into real impact. Here's something you can begin doing tonight. This is strategic, and I share this breakthrough method as an actionable step in recovery and healing. Take out a notebook or open a digital document. Draw a vertical line down the middle. On the left side, write what I feel, what haunts me. On the right side, write what I believe, what truth I want. Each day, revisit it. Write one small truth you want to anchor. For example, left, I feel worthless today. Right, I believe I have value, even if I can't see it now. Then, this is key, ask, what is one small step I can take to act on that truth? Maybe it's reaching out. Maybe it's reading a page of something encouraging. Maybe it's walking for 10 minutes. Ash out that one action and follow it. This alignment journal practice helps you move from pain to discernment, to small action, to healing. It's a life reboot practice you can return to again and again. And please, if you know someone, a friend, a family member, someone hidden behind strength but hurting, forward this conversation to them. Sometimes the one who needs to hear this most hears it through someone else. Let me share a friend's story, and partly mine, that illustrates what I've lived and seen. There was a woman I know, Anna. She had spent years attaching her worth to how others treated her. She endured emotional manipulation, betrayal, abandonment. For a long time, she thought the only way was to shrink, not make waves, not have demands, not speak truth. She felt invisible. One rainy day, she found herself at the crossroads, either continue enduring or choose a new path. She sat in a coffee shop, alone, heart pounding, hands trembling, and whispered to herself, I am done staying small. She opened the alignment journal, wrote, I feel unseen. On the right, I believe I deserve to be seen and heard. Her step. She called someone she trusted and said, I'm hurting. I need to talk. She cried, she said truth, and the response was not perfect, but it was real. Little by little, over months, she redefined boundaries. She learned to discern when to pause, when to act, when to rest. She started over at zero, but with more wisdom and greater clarity. Today, she helps others, often citing that she found purpose through pain. You may be at your crossroads moment as well, but your beyond limits life awaits, even now. You may speak this to your heart. I do not need to remain in this pain. I can lean into clarity, into wisdom, into growth. The crossroads of despair can become the gate of impact. Your suffering, transformed, becomes part of your calling to help others. Healing is not linear. You may slip back, fall, doubt. But in those moments, remember, you still have the choice to take action again tomorrow. You still have the capacity to reset, to align with truth, to emerge stronger. You are not alone. Even when you feel most isolated, there is a community of people who understand. People who have felt what you feel, who have climbed from similar depths. And they are standing behind you, believing in your rise. If it's not safe or possible to reach out now, sit with what strength you have, do your alignment journal, and know this voice, mine, is with you. Again, it is not your fault. Your story is not over. You have purpose still waiting to spark. In the crevice of your brokenness lies the light you were meant to bring. Beyond your limits, your wounds become your greatest witness. Thank you for spending time with me today. It's been an honor to sit with you in this moment. If this message added value or hope to your life, please consider subscribing to the Yewtree Legacy channel so you won't miss the next part of this journey. If you know someone enduring pain right now, share this message with them. Perhaps for them, hearing this could be their spark. I look forward to walking alongside you as we explore more steps forward, more clarity, more action, more purpose. Until then, be gentle with yourself. You are more courageous than you believe, stronger than you know. We have resources, books, and tools, all created by people who've lived this struggle and found their way through. There's no judgment here, just understanding, support, and practical wisdom for the journey ahead. You're enough, you always have been. Now go live like you believe it.
Thank you for spending time with Yewtree Legacy. For weekly inspiration and free resources, visit yewtreelegacy.com. You'll also find our latest blog and a free 7-day guide to help you start strong. See you again soon.